Planetary glyphs explained. Planetary glyphs are made up from a combination of 3 symbols expressing various metaphysical aspects of consciousness, giving us a glimpse into the minds of our ancestors, those who developed this profound wisdom. The circle represents soul consciousness. The crescent represents the spirit or the subconscious. The cross represents the physical or material aspect of this earthly realm. Various combinations of these 3 symbols offer an insight as to the nature of each planet's metaphysical characteristics. The Sun's astrological planetary glyph is a circle with a dot in the center, denoting a point of awareness within the soul consciousness. The Sun represents the will, the ego, and our focal awareness. When the sun or soul comes up in the morning, most of us awake from our slumber to become focused within the parameters of soul consciousness. Now aware of our individual unique point of attention, we get out of bed to stand upon the earth with the soles of our feet. The moon's astrological planetary glyph is a crescent. This represents the subconscious or spiritual tether to universal consciousness or divine potential. Venus's glyph is a circle over a cross, expressing the orientation of this planet's characteristics. Venus is the planet of love and liking, together with aesthetic pleasures we gain from life. Here we see the focal soul awareness taking precedence over the material realm. Venus is the planet associated with Islam. At the Kaaba, we see many Muslims circulating the black cube, which is an expression of the materium. Mercury's astrological glyph is made up of all 3 symbols in the order of spirit over the soul, followed by the cross of the material realm. Mercury is the planet of communication. Its glyph expresses the interaction and order of that orientation of conscious communication. Buddha with 1 D is Sanskrit for the planet Mercury. Buddhism is a religious philosophy promoting communication between the spirit, the soul, and the materium. Mars's glyph is a circle with a cross pointing to the top right. Mars is the planet of proactive movement of the soul in a specific direction. Mars can be brutal and brutish, being the old god of war. It can also offer a defensive aspect to its martial-like characteristics. Jupiter's astrological glyph is the crescent of spirituality over the cross of the materium. It is the planet of optimism and expansion, together with goodwill, good fortune, and abundance. It is the planet associated with Christianity. Jupiter Zeus, or Zeus, is the personified ambassador reflecting the planet's metaphysical characteristics. The spiritual Christ takes precedence over the material realm, hence why Christ was placed over the cross. My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight to prevent my arrest by the Jewish leaders, but now my kingdom is from another place. Saturn's glyph is an inversion of Jupiter's glyph, with the cross of the materium taking precedence over the crescent of spirituality. Consequently, its metaphysical characteristics are also an inversion of Jupiter's. It is pessimistic, controlling, and authoritarian. Saturn's personified ambassador is Satan, who rules over the material realm. It is also the planet associated with Judaism. The devil who rules this world has blinded the minds of those who do not believe. They cannot see the light of the good news about the glory of Christ, who is exactly like God. The three outer planets, which cannot normally be seen with the naked eye, influence us primarily through the subconscious. Uranus's glyph is the crescent either side of the cross, drawing the spiritual spontaneity from all sides of this material realm to offer intuition and gifts of uniqueness towards the soul consciousness or focal awareness. Neptune's astrological glyph is a crescent over a cross, reflecting the planet's metaphysical characteristics of dreams and illusions finding their way through the subconscious into the materium. Pluto's glyph represents its powerful potential for change, with the soul balanced within the spirit over the material realm. This is the planet of change and transformation. It is the bulldozer of the zodiac.